What's going on, YouTube? I'm back with another video. Welcome to the channel. You know what I'm saying? First video, 2K24. We're gonna be breaking down the new 2K24 Myplayer builder. I'm very excited to show you guys the builder. There's a lot of big changes, a lot of patch builds, you know what I'm saying? But before we get into that, make sure you subscribe if you're new to the channel. Turn on that noti bell so you never miss a video or a live stream. And without further ado, I'm not gonna waste any more of your time. Alright, for the height, position, weight, wind spin, nothing really changed. No, you cannot make a 7-5 player this year. That was just a rumor that was kept. There's no 7-5s in the game, so don't worry about no Victor build breaking the game. It's not gonna happen. But as you can see from the background, I'm just gonna be making random builds throughout the video. I'm gonna try to pause at certain points so we can break down, you know, the different attributes and different badges, just go over everything. But one thing I do want to talk about to start off the video, any build above 6'7" cannot have an 83 pointer unless you decrease the wind span by a lot. Like, you can't have no 6'9" player max wind span with the 83 pointer. It's just not possible this year. So the 3-pointer is a lot more strict, and also all the good dribble moves are now only for players under 6'6", 6'7". Maybe 6'7" is the tallest you can go if you want to have a build with good dribble moves, but 6'6" and under is low-key the move if you want the best of the best. If you're 6'9", you cannot dribble in this game. Let me tell you why. If you want speed booster, you want blow by, two of the most important badges in the game. If you want those on gold, you're gonna need a high speed with ball. And for 6'9" players, the highest speed with ball you can possibly get is a 75. So if you're 6'9" and you have a 75 speed with ball, you're not gonna be able to have gold speed booster, gold blow by. So I mean, 6'9s are patched. No more quick first step, no more fast 6'9" players. So if you're 6'9" this year, you're gonna have to be a popper inside. Your 3-pointer is not gonna be as high. Your ball, you're not gonna be the dribble. So hey man, I'm very excited for that. So let me know in the comments how you feel about that 6'9s being patched. All right, now before we break down what I think the meta is gonna be this year, we went over the 6'9s being patched. Now let's go over some thresholds and some changes that are coming to the Myplayer builder. Starting off with drive and dunk. Drive and dunk is a lot more harsh this year. If you want to have a high drive and dunk, it's going to take a lot of overall. If you're not going to have a very high drive and dunk, I really don't see the point of even having a drive and dunk. You know what I'm saying? Unless you're going for contacts, I don't really see the point in making a build with a high drive and dunk if you can't, you know what I'm saying, abuse it no more. You can't abuse drive and dunks no more. You can't take off from the free throw line. You can't, you know what I'm saying, use the same dunk all year. You can't do that no more. But going into drive and dunk, or looking at drive and dunk, some new badges coming to 2K24 is Precise Dunker. Precise Dunker will indeed make your dunk meter even bigger. This is for my dunk meter users. Precise Dunker will improve your ability to make dunks with dunk meter, which is very cool. You got Bunny. Improves a player's ability to make hop step, layups, or dunks. Bunny is very interesting, because if this makes hop steps broken again, I don't know if you guys remember 2K20, but in 2K20, hop steps were broken. It wasn't even funny how broken hop steps were. So hopefully, or not hopefully, it's gonna be very interesting to see if hop steps make a comeback. Next up, you got Spin Cycle. Improves the player's ability to make spin layups or spin dunks. Very interesting right there for my players who like to do spin dunks. 2-Step improves the player's ability to make Euro step and cradle layups or dunks. Spin Cycle and 2-Step are just for my finesse finishers that like to do Euros, spins. Those are two very good badges coming to 2K24. Alright, now let's look at driving layup, which I think is going to be huge this year. 2K23, I always use scoop layups, reverse layups, and I always found them very effective. The thing is, I only had a 70 driving layup. This year, 2K24 rewards players for having a higher driving layup. So with the 87 driving layup, as you can see, you get Gold Bunny, Hall of Fame Pro Touch, Hall of Fame Scooper. Scooper is a new badge that improves a player's ability to make scoop layups. Scoop layups might be the move this year, I'm telling you. You get float game on gold. The float game will help you make floaters. You get Giant Slayer Hall of Fame, Slithery on silver, Acrobat on gold. As you can see with the 87 drive it layup, it does not cost a lot of your overall. And also keep in mind, you need a drive in layup if you want to increase your ball handle. Ball handle and drive in layup have a lot to do with each other. So as you upgrade your layup, you're also going to be upgrading your ball handle. So you're going to need the layup anyway. You might as well have a high layup. Also, from playing 2K24 early, I've seen a lot of contested layups go in. I'm not going to lie, a lot of contested layups. Going into 24, I might not even bother making a build with that drive and dunk. I might just have a build with a high layup and do scoop layups because they're overpowered this year, I'm telling you. Alright, next up, let's talk about the shooting. Three-pointer is a lot more strict this year. Why do I say it's a lot more strict? A 93-pointer will only get you bronze limitless range. You're probably asking yourself, why is that? Why does it only give me bronze? That's because you can no longer have these builds that are like 6'9", 6'8", 6'5", 6'4". You have to have a very small build or a very low wingspan to shoot from half court. You just can't shoot from deep this year. I'm sorry to tell you. Unless you have sharp take, you cannot shoot from deep this year. Also, the thresholds are a little different. Agent 3s on silver is acquired with the 86 drive and dunk. It used to be like an 85. Now it's an 86. There's just certain badges they moved around a little bit. As you can see from the bottom right, you get bronze Agent 3 with the 76 3-pointer. You get silver Agent 3 with the 86 3-pointer. You get Agent 3 on gold with a 94 3-pointer. You get Agent 3 on Hall of Fame with a 98 3-pointer. So this year they just made the shooting badges even harder to get. You have a higher 3-pointer to get these top tier shooting badges. So just keep that in mind when you're making your build. So this year, little guards are going to have an advantage. They're going to shoot way better than everybody else. Looking at bottom right one more time, you get bronze limitless range with the 85 3-pointer, silver limitless range with the 92 3-pointer, gold limitless range with the 96, Hall of Fame limitless range with a 99. So 6'9s, they can't dunk. 6'9s, they can't dribble. And they cannot shoot as effectively as they would in 2K23. Because if you don't know, in 2K23, you can have a 6'9 build with like an 85 3-pointer. Not this year. Just say goodbye. 6'9s are patched. But yeah, for the shooting, a good threshold that I would try to stick around is an 86 for silver Agent 3, 86, 88. Maybe around the high 80s range if you want to be an effective shooter. If you're going to be a lockdown, a popper, an 83 pointer might be enough just to hit your corner shots, because you're not going to need limitless range if you're like a popper that sits in the corner. You know what I'm saying? You're not going to need limitless range if you're a lockdown. So if you're a lock or a popper, I would try to stick around 75, 80 3-pointer. I think that's very good for a popper or a lock. Another very good shooting badge this year that they're adding to the game is open looks. Improves a player's ability to make a wide open jump shot. So for poppers or lockdowns, you're going to need open looks as high as you could possibly get it. And for open looks, for bronze, you need a 54 midi or a 58 3-pointer. For silver, you need a 72 midi or 75 3-pointer. So as you can see, for silver open looks, all you need is a 75 3-pointer. So that kind of just shows you that for these poppers and these lockdowns, they're not going to need a hot 3-pointer. So I'm thinking a 75 3-pointer might be very good this year. 75, 80 3-pointer from the corner, by the way, not from the win or top of the key, but from the corner. I think you'll be effective with a 75 or 80 3-pointer. But for open looks at gold, 86 mid-range or 88 3-pointer. For Hall of Fame, you need a 90 mid-range or 93 3-pointer. The thresholds are a lot lower for mid-range, so if you want to upgrade your mid-range this year, it might actually be worth it just to get some extra badges. A lot of times people only upgrade their 3-pointer, but what I've heard from 2K developers is mid-range is going to be very good this year. You're going to want to have a midi. Don't make a build with no 60 mid-range. Just make sure you have that in your bag. Alright, now let's break down ball handle. Ball handle, we're not talking about speed with ball, no acceleration. Ball handle alone. A 93 ball handle will get you killer combos on gold, unpluckable on gold, and Hall of Fame ankle breaker. Now ankle breaker is very good this year. It actually works. I've heard that ankle breaker is actually going to work this year. So if you want to drop people, you want to have a lot of fun playing 24, I suggest get ankle breaker pretty high. It also plays a part in blow by, and handles for days, and speed booster, and physical handles. But to actually get those badges, you need to hit other thresholds. You need to speed, acceleration, strength, speed with ball. But if you want to be a elite ball handler, you want to be the best of the best, you need a 93. If you want to be good at, dribbling, 92, 89. But the best of the best is 93 and up. So just keep that in mind. The best threshold for the elite ball handlers is 93. Alright, now let's talk about your speed with ball. You're going to want around an 83 speed with ball for gold speed booster and gold blow by. Those are the two best badges in the game. Gold blow by improves the player's ability to cleanly get past defenders with easy blow bys on the perimeter. So this is like clamps breaker on steroids. So just keep that in mind. You're going to want your blow by pretty high. If you don't have an 83 speed with ball, a 75 speed with ball will allow you to get silver blow by and silver speed booster. So if you're on the taller side and you do still want to dribble, you're trying to make a 6'9 demigod, you might be able to get silver speed booster and silver blow by. But if you want to be very fast, you want to make like a meta build, you want to dribble really good, you want to be, you want blow by very high so you can rim run more, I would try to get blow by on gold and speed booster on gold. As you can see from the right, it says bronze, but that's because you also need acceleration. So with a lot of good badges this year, you need to hit not one, not two, but 3 different thresholds to get badges on high tiers. You need 3 different attributes at a certain point just to get 1, 2, or 3 different badges. So keep that in mind. Speed booster, I didn't really go over speed booster, but it's like quick first step this year. Quick first step was removed from 2K23, or from 2K24, my bad. And a speed booster was added. Speeds up the explosion of burst a player has when attacking from the perimeter. So speed booster, blow by, 2 very important badges that you're gonna want in 2K24. Now let's move over to the acceleration. So I moved my acceleration up to an 87. Now it's just enough to get us gold blow by and gold speed booster. As you can see, you can also get these badges with a high speed, but regardless, you're gonna need speed and acceleration this year. You can't just have a 70 speed and an 85 acceleration. You're gonna need like an 87 excel, an 83 speed. You're gonna have to upgrade your physicals this year. This year, physicals are very important. Not only do you need acceleration for blow by and speed booster, but you also need them for badges like fast feet. Boost the player's ability to stay in front of dribblers, so this is a very good defensive badge, and you're gonna need that for all my lockdowns. You're gonna need acceleration this year. You're also gonna need it for big driver. Increases the chances of blow bys when attacking close to the basket. Just a lot of badges. You're gonna need your physicals this year. You're gonna really have to focus and lock in on your physicals. But 87 acceleration is just enough to get speed booster and blow by on gold. So making a build, I would have an 87 excel, 83 speed with ball, and a 93 ball handle. If I want to move at the speed of lightning, you feel me? If I want to be fast this year, make sure you have those 4 categories upgraded to what I said they are supposed to be upgraded, which is an 87 acceleration, 83 speed with ball, and a 93 ball handle. Next up, we have strength. Now the build I'm making right now is a 6'5 low weight, and I'm still gonna upgrade the strength because strength this year is very important. It can get you badges like bulldozer. Bulldozer improves a ball handler's strength and overpowering defenders. Basically, Bulldozer is like Bully 2.0. So just keep that in mind. If you want to bully defenders, you want to push them out of the way, you want to be a dog, you're gonna need Bulldozer on Gold or Hall of Fame, maybe even Hall of Fame. If you really want to be cheesy this year, Strength is going to be very important. You also get badges like Physical Handles, lessens the chance of being bothered by defenders on the perimeter while dribbling. This is huge. Physical Handles is a game changer. So when you're getting boxed by a lockdown, they're going to be pushing you around, they're going to be harassing you. But if you have Physical Handles on Silver or Gold and you have a high Strength, you're not going to get pushed around as easily. So this is what sets apart a 6'6" from like a 5'11". You know, them 5'11s, they're going to be fast. They're going to be real fast. But the 6'6s are going to be able to have more like advantages at the perimeter just because, you know what I'm saying, they're going to be stronger. They're going to have more strength. They're going to be able to push around players. And with that being said, you're probably like, well, Koster, why don't you have Physical Handles unlocked? Sadly, a 6'5 player misses the threshold. I think you need like a 60 strength to get bronze and like a 70 strength to get silver. So I just barely missed the threshold with my 6'5 player. But even a 56 strength is going to be respectable. You know, it's still going to help you play in 2K24. You're not going to get pushed around as much. But you know what I'm saying? If you have any player above 6'6 and up, strength, you're going to want a lot of strengths, especially if you're a lockdown. If you're a lockdown, there's going to be badges that help you lockdowns that require strength. For example, Immovable Enforcer improves a defensive player's strength when defending ball handlers and finishers. That's going to be a complete game changer for you lockdowns. So if you're making a lockdown this year, make sure you have strength on that lockdown so you can push around defenders, you know what I'm saying, get more bump steals. It's going to help a lot. Alright, now let's talk everything defense. Defense is very complex this year. I mean, not really when you get like, when you understand how it works, but this year you cannot have anchor at all. You not even on bronze, you cannot have anchor if you're below 6'7". I want to know your thoughts on that. Comment down below how you feel about that. But if you're below 6'7", you can't have anchor. It's tough. If you're gonna make a lockdown this year, 6'7" might be the move. Now, perimeter defense, most of us are going to have like an 85 perimeter defense. That's going to get us silver defensive badges like silver clamps, silver 94 feet. 94 feet allows defenders to harass and bother ball handlers in the backcourt. That's a very broken badge. That's going to be good badges as silver. You know what I'm saying? Try to stay around an 85 perimeter defense. But if you want to be a top lockdown, you'll be at the elite of the elite. A 92 plus is the way to go. Actually, a 93 plus, because at 93 you get clamps on gold and everything else on gold. So if you want to be a pure lockdown, I would try to have a 99 perimeter defense for Hall of Fame, or maybe a 93 if you want to be able to do other things on offense. But if you just want to have good defense, you want to hold your own, I would try to keep perimeter defense around an 85. Now for steal, they kept the thresholds almost the same as last year. For silver glove, you need an 85. For gold, you need a 93. For Hall of Fame, you need a 99 glove. A new badge they added this year is Right Stick Ripper. Increases the chances of stealing the ball from the dribbler or intercepting passes when using the right stick analog, which sounds overpowered. So not only do you have glove, but you have Right Stick Ripper. Imagine a 99 steal where you had Hall of Fame glove and Hall of Fame Right Stick Ripper. That would be broken. I'm not gonna lie, that would be insane. You would be averaging like 5 steals a game. It's gonna get dangerous out there. So yeah, 75 steal to get bronze. Those badges on bronze, you play a little bit of defense. If you want to be elite, I would say 93 plus to get those badges on gold. But for us, you know what I'm saying, offensive players, I would keep around a 75 steal. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, to end it off, this is going to be my meta build. This is going to be my day one build. If you want to make the build that I'm going to be making day one, I'm thinking 6'6" is the best height and weight. Not height and weight, I'm tripping. 6'6" is the best height to have the most all-around build. If you want to make a build that's like a demigod, like, you can't make a 6'9" demigod this year, but if you want to make like a, you know what I'm saying, a 6'6" demigod, this might be the move. You get a 87 driving layup, 50 driving dunk. We went over how OP the layups are this year. Get an 85 three-pointer. 81 mid-range. You can hit your shots from the midi or the 3-point line. You get a 93 ball handle, 83 speed with ball, so you get the best SIGs in the game. And you get speed booster on gold, killer combos gold, handles for days on gold, unpluckable gold. You get all the good playmaking badges, Hall of Fame ankle breaker, which is very nice. You have good defense, 85 perimeter defense, 60 interior, 60 block, 60 rebound. So you get defensive rebound or rebound chaser on bronze, 83 speed, 87 acceleration. So you get gold speed booster and gold blow by, like I said, and you have a 99 stamina. On top of that, you have a 64 strength, which is 64 strength. If you look at the bottom right, you see the A tier will allow you to get physical handles on silver. Now, I thought you needed a 70 strength, but apparently a 64 strength is enough for physical handles on silver. I think the threshold is you gotta be above 6'6" and up. You gotta be 6'6" and up. So my 6'5" player that I was showing you earlier didn't get physical handles at all. But if you're 6'6" with a 64 strength, you get physical handles on silver, which is very, very exciting. Let's look at the build name of my day one build. It's gonna be called a shot creating 3-level threat. Okay, that sounds lit. But wait. Before y'all click off the video, y'all see the NBA template category. You see that little box right there that says NBA template builds. I'm gonna break that down in a few hours. I'm gonna drop a second video in a few hours breaking down the NBA template builds. Basically, you can make any NBA player in the world. Any player. Okay, maybe not any player. It's mostly the all-stars. But you can make any all-star build with the NBA template builder. And I'm gonna break that down in just a few hours. So make sure you're subscribed if you're new. Turn on that noti bell so you can never miss another video or a stream. At that being said, peace.